Welcome to Royal Rumble, and the first match is for the Undisputed Tag Team Championships match. Booker T and Diamond Dallas Page defends the tag titles against the Hardy Boys.
So Matt and Jeff Hardy, guess who's the one who costed you the match? It's Eddie and Chavo Guerrero. Now it's time for Booker T and DDP to retain.
The next match is for the Women's Championship match. Jazz defends the women's title against Ivory.
You now got funny jokes from the internet. Time for Jazz to retain.
The next match is for the European Championship match. Edge defends the European title against Mr. Perfect.
You got gold from Spanish football. So, Mr. Perfect becomes the new European champion.
The next match is for the WWF Championship match. Hollywood Hulk Hogan defends the WWF title against The Rock.
So The Rock, guess who's the one who costed you the match? It's Chris Jericho. Now it's time for Hollywood Hulk Hogan to retain.
It's time for the main event. It's a Royal Rumble 2002, and the winner is Stone Cold Steve Austin. Welcome to Super Brawl, and the first match is the Hardy Boys vs Los Guerreros.
So you made the match as official? Well then, time for Alex Kramer into a tipping point by fasting off against Charlotte Edwards. No to put some ovens at the last place.
Don't you dare do it, Eddie and Chavo Guerrero, or the Hardy Boys to win a match.
Wait all up, here throw Gunny Wise. So now have ready for salsa dance mix.
That's it. The Hardy Boys wins. The next match is for the European Championship match. Mr. Perfect defends the European title against Edge.
You now got pay-as-you-go cartel intro from the 2002. So now Mr. Perfect retains the European Championship.
The next match is for the Tag Team Championships match. Booker T and Diamond Dallas Page defends the tag titles against the Dudley Boys.
You got Blue Darby from the Club of the Millennium 2001. So, Booker T and DDP retains the Tag Team Championships.
The next match is for the Intercontinental Championship match. Lance Storm defends the Intercontinental title against William Regal.
You got jumped, don't ever stop. So, Lance Storm retains the Intercontinental Championship.
The next match is Rob Van Dam vs Goldust.
I had enough of RVD. I would have Freddie up to last place while Simon, Jimmy and Angela are through to round 2 on ITV1's tipping point.
Don't you dare do it, Goldust, or Rob Van Dam will get the win.
Well, that's too bad. They are through anyways. So get ready for the Rock Nation CD from the 2002.
That's it. Rob Van Dam wins. The next match is for the WWF Championship match. Hollywood Hulk Hogan defends the WWF title against Triple H.
You got arrested from Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. So, Hollywood Hulk Hogan retains the WWF Championship.
It's time for the main event. War Games match. If Team WWF win, they'll host WrestleMania. If Team WCW win, Vince McMahon must give the rest of his shares to Eric Bischoff. Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Kurt Angle, and The Undertaker vs Goldberg, Ric Flair, Chris Jericho, and The Big Show.
Guys, let's put the WWF guys up to last place.
Don't you dare do it, Goldberg, Ric Flair, Chris Jericho, and The Big Show. Or Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, The Undertaker and Kurt Angle to win, and WWF will host WrestleMania.
Well, too late. It's off to WCW version of WCMania.
That's it. Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Kurt Angle, and The Undertaker wins. Welcome to WrestleMania 18. And the first match is for the WWF Tag Team Championships ladder match. Booker T and DDP defends the tag titles against Los Guerreros, the Dudley Boys, and the Hardy Boys.
You got kidnapped from the WWF episode of the Weakest Link Series 2. So, Booker T and DDP retains the Tag Team Championships.
The next match is for the Hardcore Championship match. The Big Show defends the Hardcore title against Kane.
You now got Dream 107.7 FM from Vibe Music. Time for the Big Show to retain.
The next match is Edge vs Ric Flair.
You got Hot 106.2 on Sharon. So, Ric Flair wins.
The next match is for the Women's Championship match. Jazz defends the women's title against Molly Holly, Lita, and Trish Stratus.
You got kidnapped from black women. Now, Jazz retains the Women's Championship.
The next match is for the Intercontinental Championship match. Lance Storm defends the Intercontinental title against Goldust, Rob Van Dam, and Kurt Angle. Wow, I'll give Kurt Angle to win the title. The next match is Triple H and Shawn Michaels vs Kevin Nash and Scott Hall.
We had enough of DX. I should have Gerald into a head-to-head tipping point by facing off against Pat. Now they put Stephanie up to last place.
Don't you dare do it, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. Or DX to get the win here.
Well, too bad, they're through anyways. So now get ready for Alex on QVC for Garden, Home and Beauty.
That's it. DX wins. The next match is for the European Championship match. Mr. Perfect defends the European title against Chris Benoit.
You got the Bewitched theme song on your phone. Time for Mr. Perfect to retain.
The next match is a street fight match. Vince McMahon vs Eric Bischoff.
I had enough of Vince McMahon. I would have Shane to be voted off the weakest link first, while the other retired contestants are going to round 2.
You better not be Eric Bischoff, or Vince McMahon to win and you will be fired.
Well, too bad. They eliminated him. So now you'd better be ready for the speech of the Prime Minister.
That's it. Vince McMahon wins. The next match is The Rock vs Chris Jericho.
So you made the matches official. Well then, time for Peter into a head-to-head tipping point by facing off against Beryl. Now to put Roman up to last place.
Don't you dare do it, Chris Jericho, or The Rock will win this match.
Well, too bad, because they're through. So now get ready for the Garage Nation with Ez, Blakey and PSG.
That's it. The Rock wins. The next match is The Undertaker vs Goldberg.
I just about had enough of The Undertaker. Keep him and Keenan to 750 pounds on Bullseye. That way he will be sent to Bully's prize board.
Don't you dare do it, Goldberg, or The Undertaker to win.
Well, that's just too bad. They are through to Bully's prize board. So now it's time for my garden escape with Catherine.
That's it. The Undertaker wins. It's time for the main event, and it's for the WWF Championship match. Hollywood Hulk Hogan defends the WWF title against Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I have enough of Austin. You know what? Terry, Kane, Edge, Bubba Ray, Devon, the King and Deborah will vote Austin makes him 7 votes.
Don't you dare do it, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, or Stone Cold Steve Austin will become the new WWF champion.
Well, too late, they voted him off. So now get ready for Millionaire Series 11.
That's it. Stone Cold Steve Austin becomes the new WWF champion. Welcome to Backlash, and the first match is for the Tag Team Championships match. Booker T and DDP defends the tag titles against the Hardy Boys. DDP has betrayed your partner. That's it. The Hardy Boys becomes the new tag team champions. The next match is Ricochet vs Brock Lesnar.
You now got Hot 106.2 on Smooth. Time for Brock Lesnar to win.
The next match is Edge vs Ric Flair.
I had enough of Edge. I would have Christian to be voted off first while lose all 3 questions wrong, while other contestants are through to the next round.
You better not be Ric Flair, or Edge to win this match.
Well, too bad, they voted him off anyways. So now get ready for TalkSport.
That's it. Edge wins. The next match is for the Women's Championship match. Jazz defends the women's title against Trish Stratus.
I had enough of Trish Stratus. I would have Alex into a head-to-head tipping point by facing off against Alexandria. Now to put Farrah up to last place.
Don't you dare do it, Jazz. Or Trish Stratus will become the new women's champion.
They're through, so it's fashion sale time.
That's it. Trish Stratus becomes the new women's champion. The Intercontinental Championship match. Rob Van Dam defends the Intercontinental title against Kurt Angle.
I had enough of RVD. I would have riddled up to last place, while Gerald, Pat and Moolah are through to the next round.
Don't you dare do it, Kurt Angle. Or Rob Van Dam will retain his Intercontinental Championship.
Well, that's too bad. They are through anyways. So you better be ready for 1950s jazz music.
That's it. Rob Van Dam retains the Intercontinental Championship. The next match is Triple H, The Undertaker, and The Rock vs. Hollywood Hulk Hogan, Scott Hall, and Kevin Nash. Hogan is betrayed by the NWO. That's it. The Rock, The Undertaker, and Triple H wins. What the hell?
What a funny way to introduce me. Oh, Alex Kramer. Thanks, Chloe.
Oh no, you're not. Alex, you better not be cashing it in 3 hours of fashion coming up. It's time for the main event. And it's for the WWF Championship match. Stone Cold Steve Austin defends the WWF title against Chris Jericho.
You're going to Freedom 2 Dance 92 in Campton Palace. And now, Chris Jericho becomes the new WWF champion.